Today we are here to take a deep dive into VIMworld's innovative feeding and staking system. Although, first I would like to cover some basic VIMworld knowledge before we dive deeper into what the VIMworld feeding and staking system is, why one would want to take part in it, how one can do that, and then we can also discuss the best approaches that one may consider when looking to financially benefit from VIMworld's staking system. But before we can cover all that, first I want to give a brief overview of what VIMworld is. VIMworld is a vast, innovative ecosystem featuring smart NFT known as VIMs. So why are they called VIMs? Well, it stands for Virtually Integrated Metadata, and these VIMs have evolved over the last few years to provide users with a plethora of utility. VIMworld achieves all of this through leveraging smart contracts, blockchain technology, and of course a team of dedicated developers. Since its inception in 2020, VIMworld has been constantly building to incorporate a powerful incentive structure and a circular economy that encourages a proactive user base who can generate value through platform engagement, such as staking, playing, collecting, and trading. But rather than simply telling you what VIMworld is, I am going to show you a brief overview video which will introduce you to the depth and many features of VIMworld. Every word and screenshot in that video represents a section of VIMworld that can be broken down into many hours of discussion. So as you can guess the depth of VIMworld, it is absolutely massive. However, we are here today to talk specifically about feeding and staking. If you remember nothing else from this video about feeding, then remember this. If you own a VIM and stake VIMworld's native token Veed in it, you'll be proportionately rewarded with Veed token staking rewards, POW token staking rewards, NFT drops, and treasure drops. Now, having said that, let's look at it all in greater detail. So what exactly is the VIMworld token feeding and staking system? Well, it's an innovative tier-based feeding system, allowing Veed tokens to be fed and staked inside your VIMs, unlocking brand new utility and rewards, such as evolving artwork and animations, treasures, eligibility for various events, tokenized POW, and Veed staking rewards, and much more. So there are 17 different tiers for a VIM to achieve before a VIM can reach SX, SX being the most beneficial of VIMworld tiers. When staking tokens inside a VIM, the VIMenergy system is incorporated, This allows all users in VIMworld to upgrade their VIMs at a stable cost, no matter the price fluctuations of Veed, thus increasing accessibility for both newcomers and more experienced users of VIMworld. The VIMenergy Veed ratio is derived daily from the daily price of Veed on KuCoin. When the price of Veed is low, it requires more Veed to make up one VIMenergy, and when the price of Veed is high, it will require fewer Veed to make up one VIMenergy. This means each VIM will have differing amounts of Veed stored inside, depending on when the user feeds their VIM. This will inevitably result in some VIMs that were fed when Veed was cheap containing much more Veed compared to a VIM that was fed and upgraded when the Veed price was higher. Another two features of the VIMworld feeding system is Veed Sharing and Veed Withdrawal. Veed Sharing. Sharing your excess Veed. Using the Veed Sharing feature, you can share any excess Veed from one VIM to another. Veed Sharing also adds another dynamic to the feeding system, allowing you to boost your VIMs up to maximum of B tier using any excess Veed from your other VIMs. Veed Withdrawal. Transferring Veed staked within VIMs back to your wallet. When the Veed Withdrawal feature is initiated, the system will calculate how much Veed is required to maintain your current tier at the current daily VIMenergy to Veed ratio. Any further user implications relating to fees, treasures, and tier changes pertaining to the withdrawal will be noted advised before you proceed. The primary reason why anyone would feed their VIMs, and in doing so stake with VIMworld, are of course rewards. And the primary reason most people would seek rewards are for their personal financial benefit. The great news is that VIMworld has a variety of staking rewards, some of which are indiscriminate and could occur on relatively short notice at any given point in time, and some of which are fixed and easy to plan for. Indiscriminate rewards, which occur with short notice, include blessings in which various amounts of Veed are airdropped to holders and quests in which new VIMs are airdropped. Rewards that are fixed are POA staking rewards, POA being VIMworld's secondary, platform utility, and governance token. Blessings. Intertwined with VIMworld's lore, blessings have traditionally been the biggest and most anticipated rewards event from VIMworld. Although there is no definitive timeline as to when they will occur, blessings have occurred on a yearly basis, sometimes bi-yearly basis every year since 2020. They are generally accompanied by new lore and involve a VIMworld deity bestowing great rewards on all VIMers who hold S-tier VIMs and above. As to why they are so eagerly anticipated, well, let's take a look at the previous blessings events and their incredible rewards. October 2022, the Blessing of the Devout Champions of VIMworld. A multi-day Veed token airdrop event that was percentage and tier-based. SX holders received the greatest payouts, a 26% return on Veed contained in their SX VIM and S-Lux tiers. Received the lowest payouts, 2.6% return on Veed contained within their VIM. Other tiers, S1 to S9, increasingly received various returns based on their tier level and Veed contained inside of their VIMs. The higher the tier, the greater the percentage returns. October 2021, the Goddess of Wealth and Abundance, Arj Blessings. A 9-day Veed token airdrop event that was tier-based. SX holders understandably received the greatest payouts of a massive 1,450,161 Veed per SX VIM, which on the final day of Arj Blessings was valued at a whopping $11,508. And S tiers received the lowest payouts of 8,037 Veed per VIM, which on the final day of Arj Blessings was valued at around $64. Other tiers, S1 to S9, increasingly received various Veed returns based on their tier level. The higher the tier, the greater the percentage return, and the Veed rewards, with the exception of S9, which actually got a slightly higher percentage return than SX for that year. Other blessings include January 2022, the Spirit of Giving Special Edition, Thor Blessing Pool, a special Christmas edition, Thor VIM, and Veed Airdrop event. February 2021, Alana's Blessings Telegram Growth Event. celebrating 2000 S-tier VIMs, which featured 10 days of rewards. October 2020, Ostifer's Blessings, an event targeting S-tier VIM holders, with daily surprise rewards of different forms and shapes. August 2020, Goddess of Harvest Alana's Blessings, which at the time earned S-tier VIMs of 5,841% APY. So as you can see, blessings can occur once, maybe twice a year, and historically when they come, they can be incredibly fruitful, especially for holders of the highest tier VIMs. Beyond blessings, another bountiful way to earn staking rewards are VIMworld treasures. Treasures are powerful markers and identifiers associated with your VIMs. They are spendable tokens attached to your VIM metadata that also generate additional Power token income. Some treasures represent the bloodline of a VIM, tying VIMs to a clan, while other treasures signify that a VIM has endured a special VIMworld global event. They can be broken down into 3 categories: event-exclusive treasures, clan treasures, and Vanguard treasures. As this video is concentrating on staking rewards, we will further discuss Vanguard treasures, as they specifically pertain to rewarding VIMworld's quickest and most prolific stakers. Vanguard treasures are allocated to the top 10 fastest individuals who level any VIM to S tier and are awarded as follows. Demigod, first VIM to reach S tier and every tier above S tier. Master, second VIM to reach S tier and every tier above S tier. Champion, third VIM to do the same. Noble, 4th and 5th VIM to reach S tier and every tier above S tier. Journeyman, 6th to 10th to reach S tier and every tier beyond. To activate Power token income, treasures must be contained in a VIM S tier or above. And the greatest power rewards are reserved for the most coveted treasures that are awarded to VIMworld's biggest stakers. For example, SX Ultimate Titan Demigod treasures are awarded to the first VIM of its kind to obtain the SX tier rank, and they earn its owner 1 million Power tokens annually. Multiple treasures may be attached to any one VIM, as there is no limit to how many treasures a VIM may earn, and all treasures operate accumulatively within a VIM to earn a Power token income. So big rewards, bestow those Veed stakers who level up their VIM to the highest tier the quickest. Now it is important to note that in addition to rewards from blessings and treasures, every VIM that levels up to C tier and beyond also earns Power token passive income. As you can see in this graph, every VIM C tier and above earns annualized base Power token passive income as a % of V fed into the VIM. And if the staking rewards pertaining to blessings, treasures, and tiers weren't enough, VIMworld also has a rich history of rewarding stakers with rare and highly sought after VIM airdrops. Many VIMs have been airdropped only to stakers within VIMworld, though various events and quests. An example of this is the highly prized and one of the most scarce VIMs Wukong, who continues to be airdropped to the first 40 SX holders. Its benefits include 1 VIMworld VIP entry to all future VIMworld and real-life events, as well as being awarded up to 1,000 top G treasures. Every 100 top G treasures earns 250,000 Power annually, so an S-tier Wukong with 1,000 top G treasures will earn 2,500,000 Power tokens a year alone, just from its top G treasure rewards. So what is the best approach when it comes to gaining the best staking rewards and benefits from VIMworld? Well, to date, the best staking rewards have consistently been bestowed upon those who hold the highest tier VIMs. Holding just one SX tier VIM is more beneficial than holding even 100 S tier VIMs. However, VIMworld strives to reward all its users, and there are many paths one can take as a VIMer. But whatever path you decide upon, rest assured VIMworld always has and always will endeavor to take care of its community. What is next for VIMworld staking rewards? Well, VIMs will become the first of a new asset class called Fancies, financial assets nurturing collectible idols. These fancies will enable multi-token staking to align with the multi-chain versatility of VIMworld. Fancies will be centered on financial and DeFi applications that leverage the experience and expertise of the two VIMworld founders Cream and Lila that they gained during successful careers on Wall Street. More detail will soon be released, and whilst VIMworld will remain on BNB chain, important new utilities will launch on Ethereum and Arbitrum. So there you have it. As you can see, VIMworld has one of the most intricate, rewarding, safe, and sustainable feeding and staking systems imaginable. It includes rewarding all feeders, specifically the quickest and most prolific, through a variety of formats and incentives such as blessings, treasures, tier-based rewards, POW token rewards, Veed token rewards, and VIM Airdrops. Thank you so much for joining us today for this deep dive into VIMworld's feeding and staking system. For more information, visit VIMworld.com or visit us on our socials such as Discord.